Now this image here is from the Glass Angel Effect Set 12. Now in this folder you're going to get lots and lots of different creative inspiration there. You've got various sizes from A4 down to minis. You've got background papers, you've got toppers, you've got 3D sets, and you've got all of those mirrored as well. That means they're in a separate folder. It's the same design but in reverse. So if you want to make two-sided projects, you can do that, and that's what we're going to do now. I've printed out the small angel there, as you can see, the one without the background, but you've got various options. And what I've done, I've chosen the same image and I've printed that out from the mirror version. And if you can see here, a bit difficult to spot straight away, but the arm and the jewels go down there, and this is the opposite. What we're going to do is stick those two together back to back. Now you can't just stick them like that. One way of doing it, you can hold it against a window and just slide them around so you can see the two images merge. Or I've got a light box here, which is great to use. I'll try not to blind you with it. There you go, that goes on there like that. Let's turn that so. I can see the image really well. When you put the two together back to back, you can see the one there, and you just line it up over the top and stick them together, which is really simple and easy to do. You just got an ordinary PVA glue here, but you just want a small amount of glue on there, and you're only gluing. You don't have to keep within the lines, you just splodge it on and smear it out. Close the top up there, and then I've got a flat-headed brush here which I've had in water, stop it clogging up for other projects. And then from the middle try to brush out the glue and just put a very thin coating all the way over where the design is, and because you've got the light box underneath, this makes it a little bit easier. So just brush that out. So you could do this if you've already aligned it up on a window, but you'd have a little bit of masking tape to hold it in position, then you can just apply the glue. Pop that there, and then this just slots over the top, and just lower it down gently. I'd start one end, and I can see there that they're not marrying up, and just slide it. Don't stick it down until you're happy, and then gently at the other end too. I can see that's not quite right, so I'm just going to alter that slightly. Hold that up, making sure, yeah, it's exactly the right side. So then when you're happy with that being in the right position, from the middle, just brush outwards. This means that any bubbles you're going to get, any wrinkles, you're just brushing out to the edge. And brush this way, using your hand. I suppose you could use a brush if you want. I wouldn't recommend a rolling pin, might be a bit too heavy. So those are stuck together now, both sides, as you can see. Let me turn that off. And then let them dry. Because it's only a thin amount, it shouldn't take too long. And then pop that to one side. This one, I'd already done one, and I've cut one out here. And you can see that stuck both sides, and you've got the picture both sides. Good for mobiles, but we're doing a Christmas decoration. And what I've done here, very simply, I've just taken this and I've cut round. You can see there how you've got both sides, as you can see there, like that. Okay, you can see that. Can you see that okay? Let me just move that out of the way, and then you can see it better. There you go. And then all you do is make a little hole at the top using a pin or something, whatever you want. And I've just attached a little bit of cotton there so it hangs freely and moves around. And you can decorate that up as much as you like. You can add flat back jewels on there, glitter, whatever you want. So that's a very simple, easy way to make some Christmas decorations. But if you want to make some, you can use the same technique if you want to make some bigger ones. This is a bigger one here, and you can do that as well. This would be nice hung in a window because it gives you that stained glass effect. Or you could hang this on bigger Christmas trees, or you could even put it on a picture. You might want to print out the full picture there, and then you could lay that over the top and give a 3D effect. If you want to, you can even print out all the 3D step-by-steps. That one, there's the main one. There's the next one down, and then the next one down. You've got all the bits and pieces. So there's lots of options you can do to use to make these lovely tree hangings. But have a look at the folder. It is full of different sizes and backgrounds and all sorts of things. So enjoy doing it. Now what I've done here, I've taken the large one, and just for now I've just used a little bit of masking tape to hold it in position there. So you can have one of these light bottles and just attach them to the front. Now what you could also do is do 2 or 3 of these so it goes all the way around, but because you've done it double-sided, you can see it. It's difficult for me to show you with the bottle stood up. You could have these light bottles with the angel both sides so they're nicely lit up, and because it's thin paper you've used, the 75 gram, when you stick it together it's only 150, so it's quite thin, and because you've got the glue which makes it a little bit more opaque, it really does give you that stained glass effect.